Lovely rainy day again at the port. Nice March afternoon, and we only have one today, so it should be pretty calm and easy. But pretty excited for this one. You'll see once we get it. So here we are in the new Chevy Silverado work truck. I'm just kidding. So just finished up the paperwork inside, whatever they got to do just to sign off on it. And then they'll give me a ride over to the new vehicle. And we'll go from there. Here it is. Here she is. Let me get this thing out of here and we'll go more detail. It's the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. I'm just going to kind of take you through what I'm going to do to it, and we're going to do some basic maintenance and mods like the last one. But first of all, these pinstripes got to go. They're just stickers all the way down. Nothing too crazy here. It's got red floor mats. Oh yeah, it's manual too, so that was the big kicker. A lot of gas, of course. Aftermarket nav. Some weird stuff going on here. I don't know if it's just stained or what. Looks like this is probably the winch thing. Possibly, I don't know. I'll have to look. Of course, it's pouring out. So it's got clear, nice, a little bit of surface rust forming in there, but the frame here is just solid. Looks like we've got rear heat. That's a new option, didn't have before. I wonder if that's just here, like the 80 series, or oh, it's actually right here. It comes out of here. That's kind of cool. So rear heat there. Tires look pretty okay. Nothing too crazy there. That's got to come off. It's got the nice hard cover spare tire. That's pretty sweet. And then it's also got third row seating, which the last did not have. Got some weird wires that are hanging here. Don't know what's up with that. Third row seat smells good in here. There's no smoke or any kind of weird odors there. There's like a perfume thing up front. This all looks good. There's a little bit of rust here, which is kind of common on these, but no big deal. This they got to paint the black. Interior's not too bad. Same thing going on here. The tool storage, good. What else we got here? Underside looks real nice. It's all black, whether it's coated or not rusted, but this one's solid. I like it. And on this side, same thing. There's some spots that were touched up. Or, I don't know what this black stuff is, but a little dent there. But overall, really nice. A little bit of repair here, like some tacky stuff. But it's kind of the quick overview. I want to get gas before it runs out of it because we're pretty low, like I said. AC works, engine looks good, clutch is good, gears are good, everything looks awesome on this thing. So yeah, that's what we got. I don't know if I'm going to leave this on or take it off. It does have a worn winch, so that's a pretty nice branded winch. It's got a proper like cross bracket here. This is all cut out appropriately. It's not hacked up. Only thing I don't like is they cut the centerpiece, but what are you going to do, I guess. So yeah, real nice, real nice. So, oh, there's a little bit of damage here on this door. Not too bad though. I could probably pull this out and, I don't know, repaint it or something, but let's get in a dry garage and kind of give it the overview. But there's not much to it. Like, this is, you know, I drove it out of the port. I'm gonna drive it back home, and then we'll do, like I said, the stripes, the general maintenance, and that's it. So this isn't going to be a very involved video this time, because you know the drill. So it's going to go up for sale. Actually, it is up for sale now. Just got to get some new updated pictures and everything. And Alright, so here we go. We got gas. We're all topped off. $100 at $4.89 a gallon. So I'll be able to figure out the MPGs on this thing, or kilometers per liter, or whatever you want to call it. I've never driven a stick shift right-hand drive before, so that's a little interesting. I keep missing third. It just goes into fifth. But other than that, everything is good. Drive smooth, drive straight. No issues there. We aired up all the tires. And that's it. We're on our way back. So nothing much to report here. Alright, we made it. We're going to stop at Toyota first. Got to pick up some parts. And from a previous order. But all is well. And the rain's slowing down a bit, so hopefully it will dry out here in a second. So we just left Toyota, got some keys and some hoses. Turns out they cannot cut a key for this car because the code for JDM cars isn't in their machine or whatever. So what you're gonna have to do is just copy the original. No big deal, but I gave you the part number there, so you can use that. Got some hoses for the Aristo that we're working on, those valve cover crossover hoses. And that's it, we're heading back. Now we'll get a proper sunny day walk around here and get a full look at this car. A little bit of scuffing there. This does have the worn winch like I mentioned. So high quality stuff. I don't know how it activates it. I haven't looked at any of that. But underneath, everything's very clean, very well maintained, painted, coated, whatever you want to call it. So here was the rust that was forming on the fender. Still solid, no big deal. Not sure if this had any little bit here. Aside from those two spots, I did not see anything else. Wheels look good. Tires are fair to good. I don't know if they're all matching, but even under here, like, it's really good looking, really good looking. Frame's all clean there. This is the only problem area. It's this little dented passenger front door. So whether you want to fix that, get a new door, whatever. Interior we kind of looked at, we'll look at that more later. Back here, we looked at that earlier. But all this looks all right. This is all solid here. Frame looks great. I don't know if this is painted or if that's factory original black paint or what. But the muffler, the exhaust system looks new. All right, looking in back here, nice and clean. It does have a factory original wheel under there. One of these is mismatched. Yeah, this one here. So we do have the matching wheel. Then under here, I mean, this all looks just awesome condition. I took some more pictures so you can see. Really well maintained. Not a rusty car, or not a rusty climate at least. So that's all looking all right. And yeah, it just continues on. A little bit of repair work here. I mean, it's solid, but they tried to, mitigate whatever was going on. This all looks good. This all looks good. There's that. I can't tell if this is a replaced exhaust or just they painted it or what. Probably original and they sprayed it with something. The transfer case, all that looks okay. But yeah, overall looking good. Let's pop the engine for you, or the hood I should say. All clean in here. The dual batteries like we saw earlier. Not sure when the belt was done. There's one sticker there. I don't know how long ago it was. It does have green coolant, so I'll have to switch it out to the pink Toyota stuff. But other than that, I'm pretty impressed. Super happy with this guy. So we'll do a little drive in here back. See if I can hold the camera and shift all at once. AC is good. We got the hub lock and then the four-wheel drive engaged. It's all electronic on the dash there. So that locks your front hubs. And here we go. Nice and strong. I made it to third gear this time instead of fifth. And let's see, does this disengage on the fly? I'm assuming it does. Yeah. So, nice car. Real nice car here. Next step, I think we'll just take off the stickers, pinstriping, and that's pretty much it. Might do a fuel filter and oil change and all that, but it's not going to be part of this video. This is just really to kind of give a first impression overview of the truck. Alright, so to wrap up, I'm just going to give you a quick tour of everything once everything's settled down and I have a little bit more time to investigate stuff. This is normally the power mirrors. I don't know why the switch is missing. I'll have to see if, I don't know. I guess that would just plug in there. Make sure the mirrors are actually power first. Sometimes they did have a rear diff lock that went here, although I have seen them up here. So, I don't know. We'll see what that works out to be. Navigation, I hooked up my phone so we can listen to music through the stereo. That's common with these. So that's good. It's got a fog light switch, but there are no fog lights, so I'm not sure what that does. The rear wiper does not work. There's probably, well, we saw those broken wires in the tailgate, so that's probably that. Idle up works. We tested four-wheel drive earlier. Just some wiring and stuff here for, I don't know what, probably the navigation stereo unit. Interior's not too bad. These look like, these are a little bit different than the last one. They're a darker color, but they're all in good shape. The center console, something is messed up with that. I wonder if I could sand that down and, I don't know, do something. So this, I found out, there's the rear heater, so I think this truck is like a cold weather package or something like that. Got an older seat in here from a Shell station, 2010, so that's kind of cool. So rear heater, and then I'll show you in the engine bay what it has. It's got the dual batteries, and then it also has a fuel heater, I think it is, where the fuel filter is. So I removed the sticky stuff up here. I'm going to clean this dash, try to get this off. There's no cracks, so that's awesome. Let's just kind of take a look, and this is kind of just everything that I look at when I'm picking up a car, buying a car. Mostly it's going to be mechanical stuff, aside from anything obvious, but the seats are looking good here. We've got the third row, although we have missing headrests up there. There's some missing trim pieces are a little bit damaged here and there, but no big deal. Carpet looks good. And then here's the rear heater. So you've got low and then high, hot, and then I guess not hot because it's not AC, it's just cool. So whatever, take it as you will. We've got some kind of a pin in the seat here that was stuck down there. Nothing in back mechanically that I wanted to take a look at, but I'll show you in the engine bay kind of what I look for. So the dual batteries, that was an option on these. It's not 24 volts, they're just in parallel together. Here's your fuel heater. This little module up here, I guess, heats the fuel or preheats it in cold climates. Sensor for your air filter in case this gets restricted airflow, it'll let you know on the dash, so you clean your filter. Clutch reservoir obviously there. And then obviously I checked the coolant. It does have green coolant, so I'll have to change that out with the pink if I'm keeping the car. Power steering fluid looks fine. It's a little dark, could use a change. And then finally the oil. So it looks like the oil is about a quart high. So I'll have to do my change or remove a quart or something. Do the flush with the liquid moly. And filter. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a Drive Joy oil filter. Looks fairly new. I mean, the fuel filter looks OEM, but not new, not old. So the car made it, you know, it drove back without any issues. So now at this point, it's kind of like, what maintenance costs do I want to add to the truck? And then here's the Warren winch. It's got like an OEM style dongle harness on it. So yeah, I don't know if this works or not, but it's kind of like, at this point, you know, how much am I gonna put into the truck versus if someone wants to buy it, or if I'm gonna keep it, you know, I'm gonna do some more maintenance and other repairs and whatnot. But it just boils down to, you know, who wants it? Really, that's it. So that's kind of my JDM journey today. Kind of a short video, nothing too crazy, but you know, the oil, the maintenance videos on the KZ series I have on the channel, so you can watch those. But you know, this one's pretty straightforward, so there's no major problems or issues with it, and it's already for sale. I'm just gonna make this video for my main channel. I got a couple short ones for my other channel where it's actually on, but that's it. So thanks for watching, and till the next one.